All right. How's everybody doing?
Hey, hi, hello.
We got a bit of a new layout going on.
Oh, I like this. It's new ways to see yourself then.
Yeah, I gave Rice Air, who's a uni player, I gave him like the base design I had made, and I was like, I feel like you can make this better, and he did. I like this. I like this a lot. I think it's a lot cleaner. And
Yeah, I got that.
yeah, I'm excited I got to roll it out. I spent this morning setting it up. But other things I set up this morning, you guys already know what's coming, the Matcherino. We got codes left. We have 34 codes left, and I think already like 50 something people watching. So yeah, if you have a second, please head over to the link in chat.
That's 33 codes, mind you.
Oh, let's go. 33. But yeah, click the blue claim code button, 25 free cents. It does add up. We have stretch goals at 150, top 4 gets paid out, 320, top 6, 660, top 8. It has been a very, very long time since we haven't at least hit top 4 payout for Granblue. Oh, Sushi Brain, thank you for the 10.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so if we can hit that 150, I'd love to keep the streak going for Granblue. But that being said, we got a bracket tonight. I'm very excited for this.
Bracket tonight. You made it yourself.
I did. I put it together. Kind of. I almost messed it up because Chalone said she select the rounds, and then it's just I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like if you say it's best of 3. It's really weird the way it makes you enter the scores in. But that's neither here nor there. I've already marked I'm
starting to have some sympathy for Logitech. Good lord.
For those of you who don't know, Challenge has been unacquired by Logitech. I found that out earlier today. So that's why we were commiserating with Logitech.
Herman Miller, please sponsor us. We know you have the Logitech Embody gaming chair, which you can get at retail for $1,300.
True. Listen, I think Herman Miller chairs are worth every single penny. If you can afford them, they're worth every penny. But buy them used. That's my advice.
I was about to say,
toss them, buy them used. They're like a third of the price.
I was about to say, unfortunately, I'm in the side of that is cannot afford them. So you see my struggle here.
I do see your struggle. I picked one up used, and I don't regret it at all.
That's probably going to be what I have to do. Just speaking honestly, there's a billion of those places around Chicago that are liquidating because they don't go into the office anymore.
Exactly,
so.
And you just go and they'll sell them to you for, I don't know. I've seen them depending on like the condition for a couple $100 and stuff.
Ooh,
which is definitely, in my opinion, it's worth it. I think
crazy.
Even if one's like been used for a couple years in an office, it's way better than like the standard gamer chair.
It got me there. So anyway, let's look at this first match we've got going on, because on one end we have Lunar, who is one of the best Type Lumina players in the country. Placed top 8 at CEO Otaku, top 24 at Frosty Faustings. Just all around like solid player, rocking the Cagliostro pick. And then we also have Icarus, who is a WASD regular, also former Wednesday Night Fight regular as well. And just in general, like, has had some excellent runs, usually falls either right outside of top 8. And we had this match going on, and I thought this would be like the round 1 picks, you really kind of want to get some of the matchups are really interesting, but you really have to go by how you look at like a skill gap and what is best for the viewer. But like something like this is perfect because I think these are both two similarly skilled players, and I think are at a range where I don't think the connection to connection issues are going to be super out. Yeah.
Because Lunar is like middle of the country.
The bottom half of the Midwest.
Bottom half of the Midwest.
Yeah. There's 3 regions. There is the East Coast, the West Coast, and the Midwest. And then there's Midwest with like parentheses on the outside that says South. That's just how it is.
All right, so this is going to be Djeeta. It is Djeeta. Let's go.
Okay, we're good. Like, hang on.
There's always that moment, right?
Yeah, no, it happens every time, especially when it's like me and Linux are like, yeah, this is the pick that's going to go on. This makes sense. This is how we're starting. And then it's immediately just like, no. Haha, I fooled you.
Alright, I'm not sure if Lunar played this at Texas Showdown, but he's been a fairly regular entrant of these brackets off and on. Started with the beginners, did a couple of those, and then has just been entering the opens. I want to say like every other one about?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Texas Showdown didn't have any Granblue this time, unfortunately.
At all, okay.
Yeah, at all. Well, remember to the start, they didn't even have Under 9,
yeah,
which
is crazy because they're the strongest. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm not really. If there was one thing that good lord. I was going to say, if there is one thing that I'm like willing to fight for, it's Uni being there over this. But
knockdown
finds the hit. It's a really good position for Icarus to be in. Unfortunately, he loses it, but that specific area for Djeeta is just violent. It's basically like the no whiff zone, no matter what. Like you're gonna hit something.
Nice run up into the 2L, gonna cash out.
Excellent. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's Djeeta super doesn't grip as it is, but especially like with that little bit of life, GG, shake my hand. Scaling did not matter.
Not at all. Icarus was just ready to dash in. That was very nice heads-up gameplay. Because a lot of Kag's moves do have dead zones. It's just if she cycles through them the right way, it doesn't necessarily feel that way.
Yeah, no, I understand completely what you're saying. Especially kind of like Kag can be locked down in specific places where she is trying to lay something out. So it's easy to like, you feel like you can get the read, or you feel like you have a certain spacing on them. That jump in's really good. But it also means that like they don't have anything out on screen, or you're like anticipating like right here where we saw the.
Oh, that was max range.
This is exactly how it started. This is exactly how the end of last game started.
Yeah.
We saw that block spear and a run up button, and then starting sequences immediately till the end of the round.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Icarus is very ready. Yeah, with these 2Ls.
Yeah, the spacing on this has been really good, and I'm wondering if, you know, definitely things are gonna.
Nice anti-air.
There has to be a little bit of. Definitely has to be a little bit of either cooldown or watching for the stomp just to get in there and dash, because some of these reactions from Icarus as like a raw reaction are insane.
Oh, almost converted off the air-to-air.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think if Icarus had gone for the rush confirm after there, it probably would have gone a little bit further, but I understand maybe not wanting to spend that much meter, especially kind of with the health, as it were. And there it is. Yeah. Gets it again.
I feel like Icarus must have practiced this matchup a lot in recent days.
Agreed. And I think another thing, too, is Icarus definitely looks like they have the read on what ranges that Lunar wants to go ahead and put Spear out or put something down. And so staying right inside a specific area, waiting for kind of a reaction or a movement back, and just charging in to get hit. Speaking of finding the hit, gets the corner push. Doesn't use the EX, it's not the wall bounce version, but has the corner. Lunar using the teleport to kind of switch spaces. Now, Icarus has to be really careful because any poke right now, like any bad whiff, is going to land right into a trap.
Nice.
There's the hit.
You can see another trap set. Oh,
goes for the
EX DP.
Ballsy DP, and it wasn't even, that was a later frame hit on that, which is what Icarus was able to get.
Oh, wow. Icarus was ready that time. Knew the throw was coming. Actually ended up...
oh, this is it. This might be it.
Yeah, you're dead.
Points
Heavy into SS. Yeah, I think this should kill. Yeah, you're... I want to say you're dead.
We gotta send it to Say Jam either way. Yeah, Icarus, excellent routing. Closes it out with just an explosive amount of damage with that SSBA confirmed.
Yeah, Djeeta's damage is... People talk about grand damage in the corner, but I feel like Djeeta's damage is quite high.
I mean, they both hit like trucks, like especially. I have no like this is definitely a blank claim that I have no intention of finding out if I'm right, but like I feel like Djeeta SSBA is one of the higher damaging ones because it every time I see that and it hits, I'm like, it's not gonna kill. There's too much scaling, and then it just nukes them from orbit.
It does a grip. Even the just the SBA, not the SSBA, does, if you can get all the rave inputs, does a fair amount of damage.
Oh, definitely. And even now with OD, you don't even have to worry about getting the rave inputs. If you have OD and you just get the quick buffer pop, call it a day.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, Dro and Prada. So I have no clue who Prada's gonna play, to be honest.
You know, it's almost like there's a tweet from Prada hanging out around there that's just like, yeah, I played 5 characters in bracket and I had a great time. So, you know.
That's true, that's true.
Who's to say?
Dro. Yeah, I guess Dro is pretty consistent with her character choice.
Yeah, it's we've pretty much only seen the Vira.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like we might have seen 6 before, but if we have, it's definitely not.
I thought it was Katalina. Like that was when we did the beginner tournament a while back. I was like, yeah, Dro's gonna play Katalina, and everyone's like, Seth, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I calls him as I sees him. The numbers don't lie. Except it was my numbers that were wrong.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Is that? Oh, that's Umbi doing the push-ups. For a second, I thought Prada had gone all in on the cat and was stealing Umbi's push-up game.
I was about to say, like, stealing her color, stealing her push-up game, like, you know, someone's about to get hit.
All right, we got Dro. Mrs. Nameless heading into the room as well. Give him the cheer sticker to get started. And now we'll find out who exactly we're going to be seeing on screen. Which of Prada's characters would you say is probably, like, the best matchup against Vira?
I feel like it would probably be Cagliostro.
Versus Cagliostro.
There you go.
Hey, what can I say? It calls him as a season. And this is the reason I go with that in terms of how we look at this matchup. Traditionally, Vira does struggle against people who can keep her out. She doesn't necessarily have like the run-in fireball or some of the normal options that some of the other Shotos have to close the distance safely. So it's really hard for her to necessarily get that hit and get in, but Dro, leveraging the Scarlet Oath kind of to get in, unfortunately gets hit and now is put in the corner and is going to have to deal with kind of Prada's set play. Gets the medium Scarlet Oath, is plus. Now, goes for the funny guy in the command throw. Unfortunately, doesn't find the hit, but still has the offense. Dro getting a really good read in and like pushing Prada slowly to the corner.
Oh, nice jump in. Oh, a little bit too far for the wall bounce.
Good use of the spacing.
I saw the 5L there.
Yeah, I think realistically what happened is that Dro didn't feel comfortable enough to go ahead and try to go for the close M anti-air on that, because if they had that, would have likely won, but you're also dealing kind of with just how funky Cag's air hurt boxes can be. So letting that hit can be like getting that wrong hit can just not. Oh, hit him with the oldest trick in the book. Like minus but safe frames in the DP. Drove so nasty with it. But I really like what we saw from Dro right there. It was a really good angled arc that not only beat the air trap, it also went ahead and let Dro take care of the ground trap as well. Which was in a really good position, especially like minor landing recovery can get hit too much.
Nice tag.
Finds his hit. Unfortunately, doesn't find the follow-up on that despite having a counter hit, but Prada getting the OD pop. Dro's going to be really careful after this point because now that...
tried to match something and just got caught.
Yeah, that's it. It's not dead like I thought, but it's close. But this does put Dro in a pretty bad...
Oh, nice jump in. We're going to get the wall bounce too. The
set up.
Smashing that to you.
Really. I swear, like, when I do it, I'm called a masher, but this happens here, and it's strategic, huh? I don't like that. I know, I'm the one who just said it was strategic to, like, make myself a victim, but that's besides the point.
How active is that air button from Vira? Because it took out both traps.
It's like Charlotta jump L, where it's active the entire time.
Wow, okay. Yeah, we got that counter hit because of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of getting a little predictable with their jump-ins from Dro, but it's a bad position, especially now.
Top mashing again.
Oh, the overdrive too. Balls out.
Yeah.
Not a good position to be in, unfortunately.
Horrible position. When you just see them looping the same buttons over and over again, nothing makes you want to press a button more than when your opponent just does the exact same thing over and over in the corner.
Yeah, DP was down too, so unfortunately just kind of in a bad situation all around. Like didn't even have the extremely dangerous option, and I think the way that Prada was hitting those buttons specifically kept Dro out of the range where they can pop OD. So just really clever routing and like some good ideas all around.
Taking a quick second.
Believe in victory. Battle.
You know, I agree with that. I think take a quick second. That was not that set was not, you know, a wash.
No,
there was only some minor things that happened that I think lost Dro that set, and those minor adjustments could be all it needs to really win this one.
Good mash. Oh, tried to reset into the grab.
Got the medium Scarlet Oath though, still plus.
Oh, I thought it was gonna get juggled into the trap for a split second.
Yeah, I think both of them did. Finds the hit into the X Scarlet Oath, put the trap down.
Yeah, Prada just does not want to deal with it. Yo, Dro is literally teching like frames before he can get caught in the trap. I am flabbergasted.
This is getting a little silly. And unfortunately, I think a lot of the things that this has come down to is Dro will get a really good lead in the set and like play pretty well, and then either not close out correctly or just kind of have a situation go wrong. And then Prada just sets up the looping set play and just kind of yoki each time.
Nice. Yeah. Dro just keeps trying to reset into the grab, but I mean, at this point, you know Prada's just holding up back.
Yeah, after a certain point, you really like, and even then, we haven't really seen a whole lot of options from Dro to dissuade Prada from doing something after that. And at this point, it doesn't matter. Gets the hit into the falling Ars Magna. Prada taking the set 2-0.
Good stuff, Prada.
So that takes us into our round 2. Up on deck first, we have
Langston and Rickster.
This is going to be... I'm pretty excited about this one. This is definitely going to be a bit of a real slobber knocker.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for slobber knocker.
I'm sorry, man. Like I told you, I was watching wrestling. Dude, at the gym.
I'm
like,
here
I'm
for
ready
it.
for it. I'm here.
Before I add them and I bring them in here, I am going to remind everybody that we have a Matcherino for this evening. We got, what, 26 codes left? The link is in chat. All you gotta do is click it. It'll take you to this page. You can click the claim code button, the blue button, upper right-hand corner, 25 free cents into the prize pool. We also have a bunch of sponsor quests, some from me, some from Activate, some from Breakout, some from Text Now. They all put free money into the pot. So claim the codes, do some of the sponsor quests. It adds up super quick. The Text Now one, you just have to download the app, and then it just puts $3 free into the pot. So there's no reason not to do it. That's my spiel.
That's our spiel for the day. Plus, you know, one of the things you can really look at here and just see is like all those side quests and everything on there. It's like it's quick, easy money. They usually need you to do like one thing.
Yeah.
And that thing is like usually answering a question. It's not necessarily even invasive.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh, would you try VR gaming, or some such question like that, or sometimes it's literally like a YouTube video. That's a favorite. But let's see. Let me see if they're in the game. They are. Let me give them the okay. Now we'll get started. So this is gonna be what? Percival Soriz?
Yeah, Percival Soriz.
Versus Soriz.
And so one thing I'm really curious about this is like Langston has like this really defined style. He's very consistent with lining up just button, hit confirm into stinger. Like that's how I would really describe his, like, he gets 90% of his damage off that. But he's playing against someone like Rickster who's really good at kind of overloading the mental stack and taking that gameplay away from him.
Yeah.
Like once Soriz gets you on the lockdown, even if you're playing a character with a reversal, you still have to guess correctly on some of his buffoonery. And if you don't, it's hard to deal with that. So, like I said, I'm curious if Langston is able to really shift some of his gameplay around to counter just how Rickster's able to get in and leverage pressure versus trying to maintain that same style he was using.
He tried the double dodge?
I mean, shake it.
Look at this chip. Langston has to be careful, yeah.
And so this is the thing. This was the counter that I was really expecting to see that would be like the hard check to Langston's playstyle. Because Soriz 5U is I wouldn't necessarily say it's a gimmick. It does have like a specified function within his toolkit, and how he uses it is really important to making his SSBA as powerful as it is. But it also stops it stops basic level hit confirms like single button into special.
Big counter
so that does
hit.
take away. So that does take away something that Langston's really good at. Oh, unfortunately, doesn't get to follow up with that. Gets hit out of it.
That was clean. What a match out of that.
Quick game one, too. Good lord.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Yeah, so now we saw that game one. I'm really curious to see how Langston adapts to this. Finds the hit. And this is the bad place to be, especially right now for Langston with Rickster right on you. Has the ability just to lay plus frames upon plus frames and is just getting away with it too, using the M rock smash to just keep Langston locked down.
I mean, Langston, yeah. I mean, this is what, the second or third round we've seen closed out that way?
Yeah, absolutely. I think unfortunately Langston's just kind of getting knowledge checked. I think the Soriz 5U usage from Rickster has been really good, and it's been really consistent at shutting out one of the big things that Langston wants to do within his gameplay. And how he manages to adapt out is really important. But
Counter
oh my
hit,
god,
overhead, yeah, he couldn't even. We finally saw Rickster in the corner, but Langston couldn't keep him there. Nice adaptation though, not getting clipped. Nice whiff punish.
Oh, that was day out. Rickster in a good position.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Back shift into the rush confirm.
Absolutely. Langston showing signs of life. This is what I wanted to see.
Yeah, although this has been like the checkmate condition so many
I'll
times.
get to the counter hit. This is going to hurt. Opts to go for the reset, trying to have the better pressure rather than going ahead and just continuing to confirm. Interesting approach from Rickster.
Nice! Great spot dodge.
Yeah, Langston's starting to find his footing, but he's in a really bad position. Any hit from Rickster right now is dead.
Rickster just mash SSB. I was gonna say mash SSBA. It's frame trapping.
Unfortunately, Langston loses the knowledge check on this one. I think that's the biggest thing that kind of happened here. Is we saw a lot of just, you know, deer in the headlights moments got put in just nasty corner mix. Blocked it out, but unfortunately just Rickster managed to make every single hit he got hit. Just,
I mean,
cash out.
Literally, like, I feel like optimized pretty much every single hit.
Oh, yeah.
The damage was wild. And Soriz, like, already does a ton of chip, but you put him in overdrive, and it's just... Dude, you just literally watch health bars melt as if somebody's getting comboed. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's super wild, and especially considering, like, when the recent mechanics kind of came out and we saw overdrive, that was one of the big things that Mars, our local Sora, keyed in on. Is just like, oh, this character already does a bazillion damage in chip. Now that he gets it on his normals and he can just keep looping certain things, like, this character can chip out like no one's business.
Yeah. And that was pretty much the game plan for a lot of it. Chip, 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 5U to close out the round. But that's actually one of the things I like watching Rickster play. Or, like, Rickster's 5U usage is one of the reasons I like watching him play. It's very clean. Like, it's he doesn't really, like, we didn't really see too many punishes around it or any of that. I feel like he does a very good job of, like, knowing when to kind of weave it in, how long to hold it, etc.
Yeah, that too. And the other side of that is, like, Soriz can still technically get the follow-up afterwards. So even if you feel like you're about to punish it, he just lets that follow-up rip,
yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
And so I picked this match hoping that this would be the outcome, because I want to see just specifically, like, Soulrobba is really good at leveraging plus frames and also kind of overloading the mental stack. And I want to see for Umbi, who plays a character that is basically built around kind of very slow, very consistent neutral, finding a special hit and then just maximizing on a situation. Like, those two clash of styles felt really interesting to me, and this is why.
That was nice.
You can't. Soulrobba's gonna have to make his jumps count, because, like, Umbi's got those zoomer reactions. She sees it, she hits it. Like, she's ready for it. And so, with that in mind, like, especially a character whose aerial approach options are some of the best in the game, like, it's just a fun little trade.
Yeah, one thing I actually really like about Umbi's play regarding anti-airs, that's dead. Yeah, you're super dead.
Doesn't even need need the meter cash out.
That counter hit overhead just explodes you.
It's so nasty, and Umbi is really good about leveraging and just kind of sneaking that in, especially, like, late in the game when you're already trying to figure out how to deal with, like, strike throw. Just really good at closing out.
Nice
back throws out the corner, goes for the fake cross up, doesn't find it. Ooh, good use of the helm splitter to kind of delay the fall down so that way the anti-air whiff. Really like the awareness from that one. the awareness on that from Soulrobba.
Yeah, Overdrive pretty much off the table for Soulrobba at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a little bit of an uphill battle, but Soulrobba gets hit. Doesn't even confirm it. I was gonna say, doesn't even confirm after that. Gets hit by the overhead. Soulrobba just lets go.
Umbi
gives
like
up.
reset 3 times there.
Just gives up on life. And I really like this adaptation from Umbi. Understanding like specific ranges where Soulrobba wants to throw ball out, and then like by identifying that and being ready for it, she's reacting with the 5U really well and using that to get to take away that resource from Soulrobba.
Light Wall has been the cause of a lot of damage in this matchup. I feel like I normally don't see it connect that often, but Umbi's been using it quite well, and then like using Rush to confirm it into the corner.
Well, that's the bit. Umbi is one of the... Umbi's always been a big fan of using 5U a lot with his character. And you see it a lot in her play. Oh, he's died.
No, you're alive. No way you died.
Okay, we were both right and wrong. But it doesn't matter. Umbi gets the hit, follows up with the meaty, and throws Soulrobba now on set point. I really like the adaptation there from Soulrobba, using a different strength ball to kind of like bait out the 5U. Unfortunately, it isn't at a range to do anything about it, but now has a better idea. Like now that's kind of submitted into Umbi's head. Like she has to be aware that at any point, you know, a good space or a badly spaced ball could blow her up. But we may not even get to that, especially considering Soulrobba getting the corner pressure.
That's the mix. DP. Nice.
Unfortunately, the blowback on that is a little bit too much. Oh, I was about to say. DP's out.
Tried to get cheeky with the dot. He's dead.
He's very dead.
He's super dead. Yeah, there's no way this is killed.
Oh, no, he is dead.
No! Dude, I was so certain.
You need to fix that score.
I was so certain. Wait. It completely damn, what? Oh my god.
What a beautiful night.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That interaction.
The overlay even was just like, what the hell's happening? Damn, okay.
It doesn't matter. We did all that work. We did all that work, and Umbi finished the round before we could fix the score count.
I was so positive. I'm like, I gotta clear it for the next match and everything. And damn, that's a will it kill. Like that is. Damn, Umbi gonna move on to top 16. Play Havaniceday.
Umbi got them zoomer reactions of that white woman damage, like horrific combination.
Damn. Yeah, her anti-airs were on point too. Like that entire set. Umbi, that like we were talking about how Rickster, we felt like Rickster every single time was just like connecting, getting the most damage out of every interaction. I feel like Umbi was kind of the same way with Cat, which I've known for a while, right? Like every time I see Umbi get a hit, I'm like, we know it's gonna be max damage. That's why I assumed it was gonna kill. But it did not.
Well, you know, like Umbi comes from the League of Legends, so she's got to have like that max toxicity hit every single time. Like there's like a pinpoint accuracy to where she looks at this and goes, "This is gonna kill," even though it shouldn't. That's how she gets you.
Oh man. So we're gonna move into top 16 in just a second, but let me see if I actually need to hold.
Oh god, no matter like I was about to, wait, yeah, no matter what, we're getting too much. I feel bad. The winner of SenpaiSpyder and Professor Nekotech has to go on to fight Axenstar.
Yeah,
so it's just like...
listen, we're gonna have 2 Metera mirrors on stream, for sure, for sure. There's nothing we can do about it.
I didn't even realize that. Why'd you say that out loud, bro?
What? I thought that's what you were pointing out.
No, I was just pointing out there's like hella Metera players.
There are, and they all cook. Which means we're gonna have 1 in top 16 and 1 in top 8. But I swear I don't set it up, Neko. You guys just do too well in bracket. Tool seeds, and he's pretty right about the seeds, and then you guys just cook. It's not intentional. I'll pay extra care just to try and spread people out more, but I don't know how, because like either way we're gonna have a Metera mirror. There's no way. I can't see a way to get around it. But that being said, Matcherino codes. We got 20 of them left. If you haven't already, please click the link in chat. It'll take you to this page. Claim the codes. Help us hit that top 4 payout. We are on a massive hot streak with Granblue. I'm pretty sure since the beginning of the year, we've at least gotten top 4, that 150 mark, and I would love to continue that if possible. So if you haven't already, please claim the codes. Do the sponsor quests. It all adds up. Free money to the gamers. I know they appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. And yeah. That being said, I'll usher us into top 16. Let the gamers get started.
Yo, we got gamers?
We do. We got no, I had it right the first time. Confused them for a second. We got Senpai versus Nekotech. So sometimes Senpai will play Uno. Oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I was about to say Uno coming out.
I feel like versus Nekotech, Senpai normally plays Metera.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I mean, I don't know. I've actually seen him play, especially kind of between this and a couple of the other brackets that I've worked. I've seen him play this matchup. I've seen him play Uno more for the mirror, especially against Axen a little bit more recently too. So it may just be like a stylistic choice or just something he chooses to do. And like, I'll be honest, you know, I don't like playing the mirror, so. I can understand why someone else might not, but I don't know what chicanery is going on here, but we need these two to play fighting games. Alright, cool. Now we're playing fighting games. It's all good. Everything's forgiven.
Oh, wow. Stuff the
beat
car.
The beat driver on that, man. The hitbox on that, like, went through her chest. So I actually am like, one thing you'll notice about this that I think is really interesting is it feels like Senpai has been the aggressor on this one.
Oh yeah.
He's very avid, like using beat driver to really kind of push his way in and then finding a specific hit and just either finding the right spacing to let Uno hula hoop go or any other of like different ideas that he's kind of letting in there. It feels like my man wants to get in and cook. Speaking of cooking, already finds a hit, has Nekotech right near the corner, but Nekotech throws the parry, and now immediately back to mid-screen.
Spot dodge.
And that far H from Uno is such a nasty button. It's safe on block, it's forward advancing, I think it's only like 20 frames, which sounds slow, but when it's for something
the
that's
range
kind of
is massive.
Yeah, the range on it is massive, and like the active frames on it are ridiculous too.
No, overdrive all gone for Uno now, though.
It's all right. The way things are going, like especially with the life leads, I don't think it's impossible for a second overdrive to a second 100 meters to show up.
I mean, Uno his walk builds so much meter.
Do you mean his walk or do you mean far H? Because I've seen both used tonight.
And there we go. 100 meter again.
I told you, man.
Has to be very careful here, though.
Oh, finds the counter hit, gets the knockdown.
Oh, look at the time.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire. I think the next hit is probably going to determine it one way or other, be it like a full confirmation, or if it's just enough that we need to play the keep away game.
Nice overdrive.
Cheeky.
Yeah, just zone. Or chip out, yeah.
So one thing I'm kind of surprised we didn't see was the reaction anti-air SSBA from Senpai. Like, one of the things I'd say is he's really good at kind of using that to leverage his way in. And we saw Nekotech go in and, like, had the plus on block button hit.
Nice punish with the
Zephyr hit there. Senpai leveraging plus frames and just doing his best to push his way into the corner. Gets the counter hit.
Punish from behind.
Counter
Is there
hit,
no invuln from behind on Rush?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, nice bait.
Senpai playing good defense right now. Doesn't need much to close this out. Finds the hit.
Yeah, immediate mash out.
Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of leverage on that, but doesn't matter. Oh, it's going to hurt.
in the parry. No meter. Kakash is about that'll hurt.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, this should be dead.
A little bit of an overextension there from Senpai. I think the big thing on both of those rounds is that kind of just came into a scramble, and I think Senpai wasn't ready for it. Like, both of them were sitting at that single touch game for a good second, so every time, like, Nekotech just kind of Nekotech went ahead and pressed on that mental stack and found what she needed to close it out each time. But Senpai not want to take a lane down. Decides to go slow. Ooh! That's a really interesting follow-up on that. I think because the range, what Senpai did there made it so that even with the spacing it was at, the hits wouldn't activate on that. Which is really interesting. I didn't know that, like, that range could be spaced out.
Neither did I. But if there's an Anre that would know it, it would be Senpai. Oh, I gotta say, Neko's overheads have been on point. And I think it comes... I feel like these two probably play a reasonable amount, but I feel like Neko has pretty strong strike throw. And so when you're anticipating the throw, you just get blown up.
Yeah, she's really good at leveraging, like... She'll play the zoning game just long enough as she has to, but like when she gets that opportunity to really kind of just close in with Zephyr or like get a good read to work her way in, she's on quick.
This slow glide forward into the 2-out.
Yeah, that was so cheeky. I love it. I wonder if, like, I'm really curious about that setup and especially how Senpai reacted, because we saw the EX whip, then immediately went for the beak driver and found the hit with it. So, like I said, I'm really curious to see if, like, that's how if that was, like, intentional or just, like, Senpai having really good improv skills. And so I'm curious about the decision making here from Senpai. Not that I necessarily think it's bad, but got that hard knockdown off that recent hit and then just backed off. And he has the meter to kind of really press advantage and like leverage strike throw against Nekotech. So I was just curious if like he wanted to just set up the hit, or what was going on with that.
Maybe just looking at the time and he's like, I can just spot dodge all her projectiles and...
Oh, finds the hit. Counter OD. Oh.
This is not a great spot for Senpai. Has the life lead, but
he's gonna...
Yeah.
It does. Senpai, excellent reactions on that. Not going out quiet.
Battle 3, engage.
And so I do like the use of the far end to kind of control the screen space there. Trying to disincentivize Nekotech from zephering in or trying to force her way in, but unfortunately overextends just a little bit and now has to block the corner.
Oh my god, again!
Those overheads have been so lethal to Senpai tonight. Now has to block, goes for the parry out, finds the hit.
Oh, recovered from the throw attempt early enough. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. I feel like Senpai is backtracking a lot more than we normally see.
Doesn't have to follow up on that. That's unfortunate, especially considering like, that's supposed to work
Yeah,
like
she
that.
dodged.
Oh, and the meaty rush. Unfortunate. Senpai just not finding it in tonight. Looking like some unfortunate drops, a little bit of just a couple of bad routing decisions, but down but not out. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think this is the last we're going to see a SenpaiSpyder, but Nekotech is going to be moving on to top 8.
Can't be, because Xerom's still in bracket. Wait, oh, wait, okay. I didn't even realize this. I think in top 16 we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 Meteras in top 16. Let's go. So we are going to see another Metera on stream now. We're going to see Xerom versus Mina. Mina, like, recently came back to the game.
Yeah, Mina kind of comes in and like in and out in spurts, and I don't mean that as like, I don't mean that in like a bad way. It's just like they'll play for a little bit, they'll take a break, they'll play for a little bit, they'll take a break, and like every time they come back, like I feel like the time off has done enough to like done enough to like empty the cup and let them like continue that development path that they may have been stuck at before.
Yeah, sometimes taking a break is a really, really good way to just like help you flush out some bad habits. And then when you come back, you can just jump straight to it and just start building new ones on top of it.
And, you know, fortunately, on the other side of the coin for this one is Xerom, who has quite a few of these under his belt.
Absolutely.
And the other side of that coin is that to get a number of those under his belt, he had to fight this exact matchup.
Yep. Generally against SenpaiSpyder.
Absolutely. But, you know, it should be said that each of the Meteras really kind of does their own thing.
Yep.
So training against one may not be the best training against the other. So the big thing we'll have to see right here is, you know, is Xerom able to kind of hone in and adapt against that style? Or will Mina be able to kind of leverage just how explosive their character is just to get it taken care of?
Battle 1. Engage.
So I know Mina has experience with Charlotta in general. But I'm not sure how much Mina has played Xerom. And I feel like that's kind of a different beast to a large degree.
Oh, absolutely.
Xerom is, I feel like everybody watching right now knows Xerom is quite strong. I think Charlotta, I think Xerom. And I think a lot of people do too, but Mina closing in, using the rush, get the corner carry.
Yeah, really leveraging a lot of plus frames right now, especially with Metera cooldowns, but has to back out a little bit, burns through all of the plus frame cooldowns and only had the butterflies to really protect, so didn't have the ability to leverage in the right way, but finds a hit, gets the hit, and kills.
Battle 2. Engage.
Xerom leveraging plus frames of his own, immediately getting the EX ball into the plus frames, into the demon flip, and now has the corner, and this is where Xerom is the scariest, because it's not only is it the strike throw, it's a strike throw demon flip.
Yeah, well now you gotta guess.
But deciding not to, Mina using the rush to bust out, but has to be really careful. A straight hit from Xerom, and it's it.
God, that reached from so far.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, really good 2H on that. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full pickup. Xerom mashes out and gets the hit.
Oh, Bokar.
Yeah, I really like the spacing on that. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's a specific setup to where giving Metera both the plus frames and the sweep afterwards to kind of disincentivize your opponent. But speaking of disincentivizing, Mina Isaac getting the hit into the SBA closes it out on Xerom.
Yeah, literally just, we saw a bunch of counter hits there. I'm not sure what Xerom was trying to mash out. Maybe it was DP.
possible. Charlotta does have like one of the slower startup DPs. I really like the decision making there from that on Mina, using this effort not to really kind of try to jump in and jump out to get pressure on Xerom, but using it just to fully work their way out.
There we go.
Now, this is a dangerous point. Xerom smells it out.
You're dead.
Spot dodge into the EX ball into this SBA. Really good closeout from there.
Battle 2. Engage.
God, that 4-5.
Yeah, that button is so nasty, but Xerom smelling blood in the water immediately has the corner.
Oh, a little bit too far. Big counter hit here. Wow! Great match.
I'm surprised. Yeah, it was a really good match. I'm surprised that hit the start above that, but it doesn't matter. Mina back in the middle of the screen, now laying on the pressure, but Xerom busts out with the DP. Mina's gonna have to guess.
Yeah, Mina's got to be very careful here. Like, back up a little bit too much and you're just in the corner versus Charlotta, and that is not a fun place to be at all. Mina just doing everything to keep Charlotta out. But Xerom definitely in a line. I was going to say in a slightly better position. He's got the meter. He could have overdriven.
Unfortunately, catching strays on the way out. Mina finds the hit, now is on set point.
Oh!
It's finally the first universal overhead of the game. Finds this mark.
Oh, tried to jump back and hit a falling button, but wasn't quick enough.
Gets the hit, unfortunately. Now, Xerom smells blood in the water, finds the hit, goes for the strike throw. Mina's ready, guesses right, and now on the back burner.
Oh! Great stuff button.
Let's say that is a once-in-a-lifetime interaction. I've never seen that.
Get that overdrive off. Immediate stuff out. Oh no! Ate the high, you're dead!
Xerom clutching it out, man. Like, swings for the fences and finds it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
So I'm really curious to kind of see how Mina switches this back up, because a lot of the things that leverage the previous game for Xerom is just being able to find that hit, getting the strike throw going, and just bulldogging his way in. And now, you know, every time we've seen Mina have to be put in like a defensive situation or block it out, you know, Xerom usually like is able to open them up very
There's
quickly.
the Bokar. Another butterfly still set. Anti-air trade.
Leveraging the butterflies, trying to keep Charlotta out. Finds the hit. Unfortunately, doesn't confirm into the rush after that. And now Xerom jumps in, finds the hit, has the corner, and this is it.
Yeah, that round is... That was mostly Xerom. We saw Mina kind of like establish some control in the middle there, but...
Battle 2.
Yeah,
Definitely
unfortunately, a lot of this comes down to Xerom just brute forcing their way in and just closing it out. Mina's played these very solid rounds and like gets a really decent amount of damage trying to keep Xerom out, but like, the one time Xerom opens Mina up, it's just over. Now finds the hit. Mina's gonna have to guess her game.
Into the command grab.
I was wondering what was coming. Xerom loves that command throw, and especially like as a way to close the round out. So I was curious. Listen, bulldogging is like raw dogging. You just gotta have it in you. These kids these days, I don't understand. Zoomers.
So Losers is a bit behind, so we're actually going to run Havaniceday versus Umbi as well. I would have held Axenstar versus Rickster, but they had already played. So we are going to run Havaniceday versus Umbi. I see we got a bunch of new viewers, so I am going to just link the match arena, remind you guys that it's here. And then we'll get these two going. I'm curious who we're going to see from. Are we going to see the 6 or are we going to see the Bubs?
So I'm secretly really glad we get to watch this one because I saw that like it wasn't on the match queue and I was like, man.
Well, that generally, every time I look at any of the matches in top 6 or top 16, I generally have that feeling.
Versus Beelzebub.
Bubs, let's go.
Beelzebub. Time to see, can Umbi leverage those zoomer reactions, keep Havaniceday out of the sky? Find out on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh wow, nice jump in, right from the get-go.
Leveraging the strike throw already, Umbi in a great position. Straight hit right now is just going to be so explosive to Havaniceday.
Although, I feel like this would be a massive upset if Umbi pulls this off. Havaniceday has been playing phenomenally the last few weeks. I think taking either first or second, like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd call it an upset. I think that Umbi winning is like, it's a 50-50. I could see either person taking it. I don't feel like there's an overwhelming advantage between both of these players.
Fair enough.
I'm not saying Havaniceday is bad. I'm just saying Umbi kind of nice with it.
Umbi is kind of nice.
Besides, they buffed her Katalina champion, so you know, she's extra nice with it now.
Nice overdrive.
Good use of the overdrive. I think this is especially important right now because at this point, a bad stray or just the chip damage could end up killing Havaniceday, but it doesn't matter. Umbi finding these hits, making everything work that she needs to, and sniffs out, have it going for the deep dash. Likely either going to set up a late throw or the universal overhead. Mashes out and closes the first round out.
Hit with the light dive.
Havaniceday, really good use of the medium black flies, trying to keep Umbi locked down, and like we see him get the hit, use the knockdown and leverage, like basically go half the darn screen.
Yeah.
How about getting the corner? Oh, finds the hit. Unfortunately, I think it overcommitted to the tick throw there, and now gets the hit and busts out.
Oh, nice low 2H.
That was such a nasty run into you or 2H. God damn.
That button pierces the heavens. If you actually watch it, like it goes up past the health bars.
How about now? That's the corner. This is a bad position. Umbi goes for the DP, swinging for the fences.
Yeah, thankfully not very many cooldowns available to cycle through, because that would have done a ton of damage.
Yeah, and I think I understand, like, at that point, have a wanting to keep the 236H cooldown on there, just especially as a way to leverage plus frames in the corner.
Yeah.
But not mattering. Umbi starting to find the hit. DP's the dive kick. Good awareness. Now maintaining the corner, goes for the universal overhead. Have it ready for it this time, though. Have it leveraging the fear of that dive kick, kind of pressing Umbi with the jump H. Very good use of just kind of the mental stack, especially something that he's established throughout this set.
Yeah, Blackfly's gonna win that trade.
Umbi in a really dangerous position, needs to find a way to get overdrive on deck, or else the chip out's going to cost her the lose.
Yeah, just gonna get sniped. That Beyblade hits from very, very far away.
Yeah, that was just I think that was just a really unfortunate situation. I don't know if that was necessarily a trip guard, but even if it came down, Umbi was in chip range, and that would have taken regardless.
Oh, couldn't quite dash up to get the sweep at the end. Rush will allow for the knockdown, though. Safe jump. Counter hit to him, but no conversion.
Umbi goes for the light wall, doesn't find the hit.
Charging it up. Let's go.
Well, if she gets the fully charged hit, it guard breaks. So
yeah.
At that point, you can commit to the bit. But Umbi not in a good place, especially this far away on the screen against Beelzebub. Bad trade on the black fly. Umbi having to work her way all the way back in and running out of health quickly. Hava taking up the set point now. Umbi's gonna have to make a couple of adjustments on this. I think one of the big things going on is just during that first set, she was really good at kind of controlling Hava and like maintaining a lot of the space where he wanted to get stuff up. But in these last couple of games, she started to really lose momentum in this. Hava's ability to control the screen and just use his tools to stop her game from going has like really changed the pace of the set.
Oh,
swinging for the fences again.
Massive.
This time, Hava has all the tools in the world to really cash out, and Umbi now has to guess correctly in the next situation. Uses the jump H, no DP from Umbi. I think at this point she's a little bit scared to just let it rip, especially because the last time, 2 times it's happened, she's getting the full punish for it.
It's also set point for Hava, so close frames. Umbi's got to find an opportunity to overdrive.
Runs up sweep, leverages the plus frames on the fireball. Now having to work her way in, leveraging strike throw.
Close frames within chip range. Umbi got to be so careful
bad situation.
Here. Even EX Beyblade, I'm like, yeah.
Unfortunate. Dashes into it, isn't able to stop in time to block. Gets hit by it. Havaniceday taking the 2-0 over Umbi. And with that, that makes our top 8 on our winner's side. But looking back at this match, one of the things that you saw, especially this late in, Umbi was basically in a checkmate situation. Hava leveraged 2 cooldowns to put her directly into chip range, and then Umbi's approach at that point, it was just so difficult for her to get in and properly either confirm into an SSBA or pop OD to make it so that way she didn't get chipped out.
All right. Yeah, so we have... Oh, actually, there's a couple more games that came in. Let me update that very quickly.
You also marked Umbi versus Havaniceday wrong.
Oh, you are correct. Give me a second. My mistake. I marked them in the order that I had them on my... whatchamacallit? Like on stream, player 1, player 2.
Yeah.
Instead of the opposite way. We have 6 of our top 8 set. So we have Axen versus Nekotech, Havaniceday versus Xerom, Mrs. Nameless versus MasterChipmonk, which I believe is the team kill. And then for that last match, we're gonna have Mina Isaac versus Uber Cheesecake, and they're gonna play the winner of that will play the winner of Umbi versus Langston.
Prada eliminated SenpaiSpyder to get top 8.
Yeah, Prada's cooking today.
I think this is the first top 8 in a while we're not going to have Senpai in it, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm trying to even think when the last time... That would have been months ago. Months and months. Like, probably over a year ago, I want to say. Damn. Good stuff, Prada. I'm curious who they played and who we're going to see them continue their run with on the loser side of the bracket. We will get into top 8 in just a second. Before that, though, I do want to remind everybody that we have a Matcherino. We got a bunch of codes left. Please take one quick second, click the link in chat. It'll take you to this page. All you got to do at that point, log in with literally any social media on the face of the planet or an email address. Click claim code 25 free cents into the pot. We do also have a ton of sponsor quests. Text now. If you just download their app, I don't even think you have to open it. It adds $3 to the pot. A bunch of surveys and everything else that also add like a decent chunk of money. And definitely all add up. We do have stretch goals at 150 top 4 gets paid out, 320 top 6, 660 top 8. We have been very, very consistent with hitting at least top 4 payout. So I would love to continue that trend if possible. But
Yeah, it would be nice. Check this out. Hey. Check this shit out. Hang on.
Should we see it in real time? Let's go. Thank you, Seth, for the $30.25 because he claimed a code.
Yeah, it's sick.
A third of the way to top 4. Let's go.
But listen, whoever wins, you gotta fight me for that $30 back. I'll make the rules. I just pretend like I make them.
So I was incorrect earlier. We did not have 2 Metera mirrors. Just the one. It's going to be our first one of the evening. In top 8. I'm trying to think the last time we've seen... We've seen most combinations of the mirror of our usual Metera participants, but I don't know if we've seen Axen versus Nekotech.
I don't... Oh man, I'm trying to think. I don't think I saw that over this weekend either, so... At this point, you're right. It's maybe,
That is perfect. Turning 7 letters.
Axenstar not wanting to drag this out.
Battle 2, engage.
Immediately goes for the round start 2U. Isn't spaced well. Nekotech mashes out, gets the hit, and immediately puts the butterflies down. Now Axenstar getting pushed in the corner. Butterfly still on the screen. Has to be careful at this point.
Oh, nice dash out.
Gets a super it's a counter hit into the corner.
And I just gotta eat the mix.
Gets the throw.
Nekotech still in overdrive. Not anymore. Gone just like that. Now gonna start eating chip from all of this as well. If that even matters.
I think that's dead. Closes out in the SBA. Axenstar taking a quick game 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
Damn, Axen speedrunning right now. Absolutely wild.
Say, it smells blood in the water. Doesn't even want to drag this out. I really like the awareness from that on that conversion from Axenstar. Managed to catch a stray hit, immediately convert, stray hit into the follow-up button, confirms into the rush, and then gets to the corner here with that. Just the rush routing itself isn't particularly difficult, but being able to recognize the situation where that's the best routing to go with is just excellent behavior from Axenstar. But now has to be really careful. Nekotech has OD, but catches a stray. Now catches a stray, blocks the meaty Zephyr, and then loses to the 2L. Axenstar on set point.
Oh, empty jump into the low. Crossed up. Oh my god. I know what he wanted. He wanted the run under for the double side switch, and I would have lost my mind.
Oh, that would have been so nasty, but it doesn't matter. Axenstar catches you jumping.
Nice reversal throw from Nekotech,
thrown to the corner. Nekotech doesn't... Axenstar not even leveraging the Granblue handshake. Gets the hit, follows it up, and closes it out. Axenstar with a quick 2-0. God damn.
Yeah, Axenstar was cooking. Saw that donut tossed 55 into the Matcherino, and just started cooking. Donut, thank you for the donation. But that was wild.
Thank you, Donut. Dang.
Axen is looking freaking wild today.
It's Axen, man. Just getting nasty.
It is Axen, but I don't know. I'm very, very, very excited to see who's going to win our next match. Havaniceday versus Xerom, and then whoever wins that play Axen.
Yeah, it's going to be a real nutty top 8.
Absolutely. Let me get our next gamers in here. Havaniceday and Xerom. I think both of these gamers have been in grand finals in the last few weeks. Usually against Axenstar.
Who are we to deny history from repeating itself?
Charlotta.
So I'm curious how I was about to say I'm mostly curious to see who Hava picked in this, because I do think that both Six and Bubs do fairly decent against Charlotta, but
I
Bubs definitely
understand, yeah.
I think Bubs is the better answer in this one, especially with just how consistent his anti-airs are and his ability to keep her out.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like you don't want to, especially versus Xerom, you don't want to just be up close and personal. As much as you can avoid it, just range her out.
No one wants to play strike throw with Charlotta, especially with the fact that like her tick throw animation has basically no start.
Oh, there it is. Let's go. The reverse dive.
Have a nice day playing sweaty as can be. Has the reverse dive kick confirmed. Sheesh.
Reverse dive is so cool.
It's so gross, man.
It is
Like,
gross, but it looks cool as hell.
the coolest thing. As cool as it is, but Xerom, northeast holding northeast, finds his way out and now has Have a Nice Day back to mid screen. It's a knockdown. Have a Nice Day now having the guest strike throw, but mashes out. Unfortunately, doesn't get to confirm, but manages to put enough space between him and Xerom to really kind of keep him right outside of the range that Xerom is most dangerous at.
Nice, that 2M, closing it out.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, I definitely think, I mean, both of Have a Nice Day's characters are pretty mobile, but I feel like the movement options from Bubs probably make this matchup a bit more fun.
Oh, absolutely. And I think just in general, the movement options from Bubs are meant more toward, they give you more screen control than I think Sixes do, whereas Sixes generally meant more of like, the thing that controls the screen is the normal, and then how you move with it is kind of based on what you want to do if you want to play safe or aggressive,
Yeah.
whereas like, Bubs just controls and can navigate large portions of the screen with relative ease.
Have a Nice Day taking the first game.
Not too surprising. I'm curious to see exactly what Xerom's adjustments are, because that was like a pretty. I'm not gonna say that was like a mauling, but Have a Nice Day looked very comfortable in that set.
Well, able to like up back to either do nothing or JU or just let the EX dive rock, which is it's your turn at that point.
Or back,
Yeah.
or like the jump back EX dive. But has the corner pressure. Xerom finding a good jump in. Now has Have a Nice Day in the corner. But still leveraging it, trying to bait the DP, likely not wanting
Hava's
to
gotta
overcommit to pressure.
So careful. Health
Yes.
definitely on Xerom's side.
It's a very risky proposition to be in.
Oh! The shimmy back?
I don't think this.
No, this isn't gonna kill. You're gonna have. It's gonna be one interaction, but has the life lead and can chip out now. Does that?
Nope.
No. But couldn't punish
Unfortunately-
either.
Yeah, unfortunately not
Yo,
at the range
just-
to punish.
No! Wanted to chip out with the DP, but did it a little bit too early.
Doesn't matter. Sniffs out the demon flip, jumps back into the EX dive kick. Have a Nice Day on set point against Xerom.
Nice jump in.
Yeah, just barely beats the black flies.
The reset. Good tech from Hava. Yeah, those low dive kicks are so hard to react to.
Hava's really good about kind of leveraging them in situations where it's even harder, like Xerom having to maintain corner pressure and like having to look between like jump back and DP, not ready for that and getting hit out of it. Gets hit into the corner.
Nice DP.
Using the DP,
Get
putting
off.
up the stop sign.
Straight into the throw.
Yeah, leveraging the plus frames on the Karma. Finds the hit. Unfortunately, not in a range to really get anything off of it. Doesn't matter in a guess for game situation for Hava. Xerom using Rush to leverage it out.
Just hold it down. I respect it. Like, what are you going to do at that point? You know,
Oh,
drops out of the punish.
Havaniceday has to be careful though. Is in chip range, especially a bad ball into the EX slashes is all it's going to take.
Yeah, not a lot of time either.
Havaniceday leveraging air momentum to not even deal with Xerom's attempts to chip him out, but having to be really careful now. Gets the chip out with the Karma. I'm surprised we didn't see the DP from Xerom.
I didn't even realize Karma could chip out. I mean, I know it does, but
Well, yeah, it's still technically a strike, and
yeah.
Havaniceday just went for like the riskiest gambit, and it worked out. This is how we saw it. Like, this last bit of that set was really just kind of them dancing around each other, trying not to get hit into the chip out. But Havaniceday found the hit, managed to get the corner and chip out and close it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I regret to inform you all, it's time for some slop.
It is.
I don't mean it's because these two players are sloppy. It's because these two won't play a real game.
Versus
even if
each other? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. It is the team kill. It is MasterChipmonk versus Prada, aka Mrs. Nameless.
Prada, mentioned it earlier, having a good night tonight. Managed to beat SenpaiSpyder to make it in the top 8. Now going to slop their way to top 5. I'm excited for it.
MasterChipmonk. All right. So this is loser's side of top 8.
Let's see.
Major slop has been confirmed in the chat.
Slop again. The sloppening.
Oh, and an update on the last match we had left. So Umbi knocked Langston out 2-1. So our remaining top 8 match is going to be Mina Isaac versus Umbi.
Oh man, I'm sad we didn't get to see that. That would have been a banger. Seeing Bubs on screen again, MasterChipmonk stuck with the non-traditional pick, and Prada playing Diet Katalina over here with the Vira and just swinging for the fences.
Diet Cat?
Yo, like, she got cat things, but like, she ain't got that cat damage.
Dude, she's got everything else though. I think she's more the Coke Zero, but I understand. Oh. Does Chipmunk know Bubs?
No,
Okay.
I don't think he does. Which is why I assume he is acting like this.
Opted for JH instead of JU, unfortunate.
Battle 2.
Prada just letting that DP rip. Not a care in the world. Oh, goes for the overhead setup. Gets the hit. Prada closing it out with a game 1. Now we're going to see the character swap because they are mandatorily forced to.
Yep.
Oh Oh, this is just cheating. Prada got 2 Katalina
Oh my
adjacent.
God.
Prada got 2 Katalina adjacent characters in a row. Come on now.
I believe,
Like,
though. I believe. I think Chipmunk can cook with Lance.
It's not that I doubt Chipmunk can't cook with Lance. This is that Prada has played this character at a tournament level.
Yes. Yes.
Goes for the cheeky mix. Unfortunately, doesn't find anything. Prada blocking it out. Gets the hit and out. Chipmunk in the corner, forced to block.
Oh, no. Ends up back in the corner. He's dead. Dude, RNG has just blessed Prada.
Battle 2.
I know, I'm so mad about it. It's the one time, like, the one time my man has the best luck in the world, it's when he's literally gambling.
Prada's gonna hit up a casino after this.
Oh, dude, we can't, like, we're gonna get banned in Vegas.
Oh, run up into the mash.
Chipmunk with the wake up throw gets the corner now. Tries to set up the fireball set play. Unfortunately, Prada jumps out and now has the corner again. Next hit's death. Both these. I was about to say, what is this? A Jukum match?
That's what it kind of looked like for a second.
Yeah, I was like, hang on, I've seen this before. Which one of my sons?
Prada advancing, taking it 2-0 over Chipmunk in the Lunalu mirrors. I'm gonna chalk that one up to RNG. If I was Chipmunk, that's what I'd be saying. Just the RNG gods were on Prada's side.
Yeah, my man's just pulled. It's like someone said, my man's just pulled 2 SSRs in a row.
Good stuff, though. Kudos to them for always sticking with it.
Yeah, I respect the bit at this point, even if I think they're both a bunch of goobers. But now, you know,
Katalina.
back to a real fighting game.
Our regularly scheduled Metera match. Do we have 3? 1, 2. Yeah, we do. We have maintained the status quo with 3 Meteras in top 8.
We are also going to have another Metera mirror.
Believe in
If Mina wins this one, we will have a Metera mirror.
That's true.
Well, it is what it is. Umbi swinging for the fences. Doesn't eat a lot of damage for it. He's lucky in that point, but now finds the spacing. Whoa!
Yeah, I adjusted it just to see if it would help things on my end a little bit.
Nice. Okay. Mina using the Zephyr movement kind of to try to play with Umbi's timing and trying to bait an anti-air. Unfortunately, doesn't find anything. Umbi gets the hit. Isn't in the range to get a whole lot of damage off of him, but still manages to take a grip off of Isaac and now has the corner pressure she needs to close this out. Mina has the corner control right now, managing to lay down pressure, but backs off a little bit. Umbi has a little bit of range now, has to be careful, but next throw is dead. Unfortunately, guesses wrong. Umbi guesses wrong on the strike throw there. Mina had that set up to where even if could have easily just detonated could have layered the setup in a way that not only like was plus on plus on plus, but then detonate the butterfly to make himself more plus. Just a lot of really good nuanced options on deck. But that is just round 1. We still have quite a few rounds to go, but Umbi taking a little bit of damage in the start, now having to work her way back in, especially against Mina Isaac, leveraging like really good, like one thing I do like about Mina's play that I think I've seen here is just the seamless ability that he has to switch between like a really good zoning plan and then just immediately getting aggressive when it matters. But Umbi finds the hit.
And that'll do it.
Out.
Yeah.
Umbi ties up 1-1. Well, one round, but I digress.
Battle 3, engage.
Really bit of a different...
Great anti-air.
Yeah, good awareness from Mina. One thing I think we've seen in this matchup is, or in this round in particular, it's different from the first two, is Mina's far more willing to kind of just get in there and scrap. We've seen a lot more aggression in his play style. And like, a little bit, like, we'll see like these really aggressive pushes, like he'll get the hit and then he'll either like go for a really aggressive push or just kind of run the hit and run game debate on the end. And it's been finding really good success, especially if you look at his life lead.
Oh, nice match from Umbi.
Good use of the rush into. Good use of the rush into the M thrust, but goes for the overhead. Mina Isaac's been ready for them each time, so it may be a good point for Umbi to kind of leverage some of the other options like strike and throw to make Mina at a point where they want to kind of overextend or where they think the throw is coming so that the overhead hits.
Umbi's got to be careful here. Needs a massive hit with the time as well. Only 20 seconds left on the clock.
With where Umbi's at, she has everything she needs to get that hit, but has to make it count. Gets the medium, starting lever pressure. You know, Isaac busts out with the OD. Umbi put. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible.
Even if Umbi got the... Oh, goes for the overhead 3 times. Mina Isaac just willing to block it out.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Nope.
They having a little bit of
I think, yeah. That was a small optimum pickup. Sorry, chat.
It's alright, we're working through this. This is a work in progress. But definitely a bit of a different game here from Umbi. Leveraging the aggression, calls it out, realizes the gap in between there, and manages to DP through. Finds the meaty hit and is now good to go.
Battle 2. Engage.
Umbi slowly making her way in, using a little bit of a different tactic this time. Finds the counter hit thrust. Unfortunately, isn't close enough to get the wall bounce, but Umbi's right in the position she wants.
There she is. No! Rare drop from Umbi.
Rare draw, but still manages to keep the corner. Mina Isaac has to choose their options correctly.
Oh, nice block from Umbi.
Still has the corner in an excellent position. The right confirm here from Umbi is basically going to spell the end of this match.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't even have to be it doesn't have to be a big one by any stretch of the imagination, especially not with enough meter for rush.
Yeah, even now at this point, doesn't even need to risk going for like a single button hit confirm into the SBA.
Overdrive is now off the table as well, so Mina's got to be wary of chip.
And Umbi does have overdrive too, so at any point if she's good enough at her bust out, this could be it. But finds the hit, unfortunately.
Oh! Was so confident that he was going to connect and just buffered the super.
Yeah, really good awareness from Umbi. Managed to kind of exploit a lucky situation. I think had Mina been a little bit sooner on that, Umbi likely would have been caught. It would have been the end of the world, but it would have given Metera back control, which is something, especially that late in the game, Umbi doesn't want to deal with. Now, leveraging the fireball, One thing we've seen from Umbi is, like, she'll use H-Fireball to kind of create a way in, but in most of these situations, I think Mina Isaac has just been right outside of the range or been at a point just right where it whiffs, and it's not allowed Umbi to get the opening she needed. But manages to take advantage of the funny clash situation in the sky. Umbi mashes out, gets the corner, and now right where she wants to be.
Nice
finds the EXDP. Mina has to be careful. One hit from Umbi is going to be a grip of life, especially with the resources she has on deck. Oh, unfortunately, loses the trade there. Now, Mina Isaac, laying out the meter, has the butterflies on deck. What's the mix?
Ooh, yeah, just dash up into the delay low.
Mina Isaac now up to set point.
Oh,
Umbi gets hit with universal overhead.
Yeah.
Mina Isaac not confirming, but he chooses to go into the 5U reset. Now has the corner pressure exactly where they want to be.
Hit with the overhead. It's gonna take one more mix probably. Or will this? No. Yeah.
Nope. Goes ahead and goes for the mix, lays the butterflies down. Umbi has to block correctly or else die, but doesn't matter. Universal overhead finds its mark. Mina Isaac takes it 2-1 over Umbi.
That was a great set.
It was a great set. This is where we saw it. Unfortunately, this just kind of got out of Umbi's hand very quickly. Like, she'd get a good hit, or she'd just accidentally get smashed into the corner, and then once that was it, Mina Isaac just laid the pressure on until it was all over.
I'm gonna change a quick Granblue setting chat and see if it helps at all.
Hopefully it does.
All right. Let me remake the room, and I think that'll help. All right, so we're headed into losers quarterfinals.
Yep. So we're gonna see Xerom versus Prada.
Yep. Xerom versus Prada, and then Nekotech versus Mina.
I'm actually really excited to see this first match. If for anything, I think that Prada has been doing better and better in a lot of his placings recently. Starting to have really good sets against tournament winners like SenpaiSpyder. And now going up against another tournament winner, I think that with the right momentum, this could propel Prada like to that top 3 or even that grand finals mark with the momentum off this. But
Oh yeah.
it's gonna have to get past Xerom first.
Katalina versus Charlotta. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Interesting. Well, no, this is not an interesting choice. I actually really like this choice from Prada, especially because right now, Katalina has a lot of really good anti-air control options to deal with Charlotta. It's kind of like Percy, where like a few of her buttons are just naturally really good at controlling the space and controlling the anti-air, and using that against Charlotta, who in this situation has really stubby buttons and has to rely on her aerial approach to get in on Katalina. Like, that little bit of change and that little bit of dictation from Prada is probably going to be the thing that wins this match.
Nice block. Oh no! Got caught trying to shimmy.
Yeah, unfortunately got pushed out of the rush. Hits the DP, Prada in a bad situation, now having to guess for game. Has to be really careful at this point. Goes for the funny OD, now Xerom has to block. Doesn't even matter. Xerom,
just
Northeast
down to button.
Northeast holding, Northeast jumps out. Finds the hit and closes it out. So, Prada immediately has the corner now exactly where he wants to be, but not finding the right hit against Xerom, and now loses the corner. Xerom slowly working his way in.
Nice spot dodge.
Yeah, goes for the funny punish on that. Unfortunately, Xerom was ready for it and had the spot dodge on deck. But not over yet. Prada can definitely bring this back, and especially with some of the damage that Katalina can bring into this. wouldn't be too hard of a stretch to see. Prada using the pullback on the M thrust, finds the hit against the ball. Really good spacing, even if that seems a little unintentional.
We take those.
Yeah, that is definitely a we take those. Goes for the counter rush. Xerom ready for it and throws. Now Prada has the corner. Mashes out. Xerom goes for the throw.
Let's go.
Excellent. Prada finding the hit and closing it out. Didn't even need the thrust.
Oh, tried the LDP, but it gets baited.
Yeah, Xerom's ready for it. Knows Prada doesn't want to hold or sit and deal with some of that pressure, but Prada finds this jump out on the throw. Now has the corner advantage themselves.
Oh, this is gonna... Yeah, not gonna cash out. Oh, just straight into the sweep.
Finds
this
the
should
hit.
be a massive amount of damage.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. I don't think Prada's gonna go for the closeout. Probably set up OD.
Yep.
But now Xerom in a bad situation. Goes for the mash out. Prada finds the lights into SSBA.
Prada taking game one.
From one night to another. I must
God, I'm not gonna lie. I looked away for for a brief second, and I thought you'd hit the replay on the SSBA, and you had not. I've been playing Street Fighter for the last 2 weeks. It's just like, all right, supers here take 20 seconds. I take like 2 seconds.
Dude, yeah, Arx's games, those supers, they take their time.
Oh, absolutely. Xerom mashing right out. Prada back in the mid screen. Does that, unfortunately, a little bit too far away to punish the whiffed helm splitter there, but Prada not in a bad position. Still a little bit of a life lead between both of them, but easily overcome by just how hard Cat hits.
Oh, that
but
connects.
yeah, goes for the cheeky spot dodge. Unfortunately, gets hit. Xerom finds the counter hit confirm and closes it out.
Yeah, Xerom just ready for the EXDP2. In my mind, I was like, let it rip, Prada. And then he did, and it, it didn't exactly work out.
Now Xerom baiting the thrust usage. Really good use of the neutral jump and trying to maintain a specific space against Prada to where if he sees that thrust, he can just come down with a button. Finds and presses the advantage.
Oh
Gets
my
the
god.
over.
Yeah, this game's looking kind of like a wash. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was about to say, guess her game situation. Didn't even need the super to cash out for that.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Now going to a game 3. Curious to see what the adaptation from Prada is going to be. We saw like some really good control into just general explosiveness in that first
There's
game.
the parry. Xerom's getting comfy. Yeah, does not want to deal with the reset.
Prada starting to use the leverage the strike throw or leverage stagger pressure to get in, but Xerom finds the jump out. Now has the corner control. Prada uses a bad fireball, and Xerom about to capitalize.
Yeah, Prada, I feel like needs to really slow it down, to be honest. He's been kind of took that first game, and then he's just been the pace has been upped, and it's definitely in Xerom's favor.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice whiff punish.
Passes the handshake. Now has Xerom close to the corner where he wants it to be. Prada finding the hit. Xerom having some unfortunate mashes.
I feel like either Prada is spacing these impeccably, or a lot of the jump overs are like just in the right range. That Charlotta's buttons whiff. Clip low. Doesn't have meter, so not dead, but gotta be very careful here.
Yeah, really good hit from Xerom. It's over.
Oh, wanted to punish it. I understand. You're just out of range, but hit the button a little bit too early, got clipped by the end. No, he had it!
Yeah, that was so unfortunate. Xerom now having to guess.
Prada's gonna be... No!
Unfortunate. Prada went for the stand-up a little bit too late and gets hit by the overhead. Xerom taking it 2-1.
Was that a stand-up? Or did Prada try and tech something?
No, I think Prada just stood up a little bit too late when he realized it was the helm splitter.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even that. Prada stood up and then Prada went to do a fuzzy stand there and unfortunately stood down a bit too quickly.
Yeah, a little bit too early. All right. So we are going to have... What? Half of our remaining Metera? No. 2/3 of our remaining Meteras. Up on stream next, Nekotech versus Mina. I actually haven't seen these two play on stream, I don't think.
Yeah, I've not either. I'm curious to see exactly how this is going to go.
Mina's been kind of nice. I think...
Yeah, this is...
Nekotech is quite strong. I think it's going to be a good set. I think it's going to be close regardless of the outcome. Oh, they're already both in here. Well, before they get started, I'm going to shout out the Matcherino because I didn't do it before this round started. We got 16 codes left, around 80 people watching. Please claim them. We are 75% of the way to top 4 payout at 150. So claiming the codes definitely goes a long way towards helping us hit that goal. We also have a ton of sponsor requests. You guys can see text now there, but if I also scroll down a little bit, you can see we got Breakout, Activate, and then I toss some in as well. All of these just put free money straight into the pot. They take just a couple seconds and really do add up. So if you haven't already, please click the link in chat, click the blue claim code button, put some free money into the pot for the gamers, and yeah. We'll round out top 6 now.
Yep, and we are just $40 away from making that top 4 payout, so...
Oh, wow, okay. Wavy, if there aren't 2 Meteras in top 3, she'll donate 200. Damn, bounties. Bounties in chat.
Love a good bounty.
Nekotech, I'm gonna be real, that's every anime game community. I play Ino and Exerd, and the amount of hate... It just means your character's nice.
Versus Metera.
All right, Nekotech in the green. Mina rocking, I believe, the black? Yeah.
This much beauty in one place would rip the world in two. You're gonna have to go see.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I think that's just the default Metera color, isn't it?
I think you're right.
Yeah, Mina just kind of rocking the default color. Nekotech using what she always uses, but being a Nekotech has the corner pressure right now, laying the butterfly mix on. Mina finding the good match out. Unfortunately, doesn't get a good hit off of it, but now has Nekotech off of him, which gives him the opportunity to really kind of work his way out. The life differential between both of them isn't to the point that it's super explosive. So both of them have a couple mistakes to make before things get dire.
Yeah, and it also kind of depends where those mistakes happen, right? If they happen in the corner, it's a little bit more stressful than mid-screen. Metera's mix in the corner is, it's wild, man. She's playing Guilty Gear.
Yeah, it's not only that, she's also just like, she's just building meter upon meter upon meter.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Oh, nice call out on the rod. Overdrive. Time potentially a factor soon.
Yeah, Mina has the life lead. Rushing in just a little bit. I don't know that I agree with that, especially with like that life lead at that point. Like, just let Nekotech overcommit. She does have the OD on deck. You can easily pop it.
Oh, the chip. I love when the in-game commentary decides to chip in.
I know, we're the worst, aren't we?
Battle 2. Engage.
But Nekotech taking the first game, and now just Mina taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach. I think I'm starting to see, like, not necessarily immediately jumping in on Nekotech, but it's being a lot more aggressive in the mid screen with just how much the arrows and like general 5U usage has been.
Oh, okay.
And this is what we've seen every time. Mina Isaac not really wanting to follow up with that and get the hard knockdown off the EX. Always goes for the 5U into plus on block jump normal from that.
That'll seal it out though. Tied on rounds.
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
It too. Now has the corner, setting everything up.
Yeah. Good mash.
Nekotech using the rush to reclaim the corner control now has Mina Isaac having to sit there and down back.
Although Mina's defense is cracked. Blocked everything. Oh, that actually connected. I thought she was going to be too far away for the butterfly detonation to actually punish.
Yeah, that was a really interesting interaction, and now just both players back to center, but doesn't matter. Nekotech just lets that 2U whiff, now has the corner control, finds the hit. This could be it. If it's not, it's definitely going to be a butterfly setup and guess for game.
There you go. Nekotech taking game 1.
Yeah, pretty dominant in that one too. Those sets went very long, but when Nekotech like was playing, she was hard to stop. Yeah, Isaac now has the corner, puts the butterflies on, puts Nekotech and forces her to block in the corner, but has to be really careful now. Leverages the hit, gets it.
There's the rush.
Unfortunately drops the setup. I think that was supposed to be a hit into dropping
butterflies. Yeah.
Unfortunately. But that's the thing we've seen a couple of times tonight from Mina is we'll see some really good options and like getting good hits to close things out, but making a small drop and the game will just kind of get away from Mina.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen that happen a couple times tonight in the sets he's played.
His defense, though, is absurd.
Yeah, it is so hard to open him up in the corner with some of that Metera set play. He's been really good about blocking it all night.
Battle 2. Engage.
Like, yeah, I don't think we've seen anybody else this evening or in general just, like, hold the pressure for that long.
It's good. It also reminds me of that one sequence where it was just Zombu blocking, like, SenpaiSpyder to 5H pressure for like 20 seconds. Goes for the risky spot dodge. Nekotech finds the hit, now has the corner. Goes for the empty low on that, doesn't find the hit, but still has the corner control against Mina Isaac. Finds one hit.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
Still
isn't
alive.
close enough to close it out.
Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be max range connect or whiff. Just barely
Mina
whiff.
Isaac got away with murder there too, especially with like the whiffs that happened there. Nekotech on set point.
Nice micro walk, but gets clipped on the way out.
That's something Nekotech's really good at, is just being able to kind of leverage her positioning and like using the strategic roll through to get the side switch on on like ambiguous situations out that. And she's made really good use of it in this game, just managing to close a couple sets out.
Yeah, Mina able to hold this, but Chip is adding up. Can't even overdrive as they get off me.
Nekotech finds the hit, closes it out, going on to losers semis.
Let me pull up the bracket very quickly after this. All right, so we are going to run. Oh, it didn't fully update. Give me a second, chat. There we go. All right, so we are going to run back up to winner's side. We're going to see winners finals. Axenstar versus Havaniceday, which I think has been either our winners finals or grand finals the last 3 weeks running. These two have met very, very deep into bracket, pretty much every single time. I think we're gonna see the 6 from Hava. That tends to be his choice, or his character of choice in this specific matchup. See Hava already there. Let me get Axenstar in, and then we will get going.
And so I'm kind of curious to see how tonight's set's going to play out, especially considering the last couple times I've seen these two play, Hava's managed to clutch it out.
Yeah. Hava's clutched it out. I think, well, Axenstar obviously won last week. Gotta actually see. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you probably got the results more than I do.
Yeah, so it was a very close grand finals last week, 3-2. Axenstar taking it over Hava. But I'm pretty sure if we just go back a couple. Havaniceday has beaten Axenstar, has dethroned him, but I'm trying to remember how many weeks ago that was.
Yeah, I definitely remember it happening, but it's been a minute.
We've had a very interesting kind of like top 4, I feel like, as of late, the last few weeks. So we get MPK a lot of the time. SenpaiSpyder's up there. Xerom. Havaniceday. Axen, obviously. Tool closing in. Got close a couple weeks ago. Top 4. Out at top 6. Let me see if Axen's in here. Oh, there we go. Just joined. So this is first to 3. It's our first to 3 set of the evening.
Metera versus Soriz.
We are seeing the 6.
Yeah, I feel like between the two of them, it just makes the most sense, right? Like, for a long time, this character was just touted as the answer to Metera.
And I still think he is. It's just the Metera
Metera's
player.
got good.
Yeah, the Metera's played this character 19 times a week, and eventually just kind of evened up on that front. Axenstar rocking the, NA community colors. Just absolutely. Good call out very early on with the 236H on the spot or on the butterfly there. Now Hava has the corner control, is able to leverage it, and we're seeing him run that strike throw very quickly. Gets the knockdown. Now have a block.
Oh, nice run under using the fireball as cover.
Yeah, really good knowledge check there, and being able to convert. Havaniceday now in the corner. Axenstar one guess away and finds, unfortunately, guesses wrong on the throw. Havaniceday taking the first round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, these two go back and forth quite a bit.
Oh, unfortunate. Misinput from Havaniceday. Unfortunately, the 6 getting 6 accidentally hitting parry when you meant to do 2-3-6X is all too common. Gets the counter hit on the dive kick. Hits the corner now.
It's
Have a
looking
nice
like
day.
game one Hava.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't build the meter in time to close that out, but one good hit away. I'll have a nice day eats. And that finds it. Going for the back, 2-14H. Manages to hit Metera on the way up. Have a nice day taking the game 1.
Battle 1.
Yeah, that trade working out heavily in his favor.
Have a nice day. Kind of already suffering the life lead, having to work his way back, but gets hit coming up. Axenstar now has the corner. Uses the rush, uses the back shift to get out. Axenstar really trying to keep control of this set. Once Hava got started in the last 2 rounds, Axen really got put on the back foot, and I think playing proactively just to kind of make sure this sticks is really smart play.
That looked like it was going to cross up. I don't think it did, but it looked pretty nasty.
Yeah, Axenstar is really good about leveraging that falling jump L just to kind of mix you, and it's like really good with it. Ooh. Goes ahead and uses the 2-14H to bait the throw. Finds the hit, and now Hava and it's sitting pretty in a good place, but burns all of his cooldowns, and Axenstar starting to make his way back to the middle of the screen.
Oh, clear. Can't get much off of it. Nice, using the rush to control space.
Yeah, unfortunately that was after the point where you could cancel that, so Have a nice day just kind of had to settle for scraps on that.
Nice, baits the throw.
It's the hit. Now has the corner. Have a nice day. Gonna have to block or else this is gonna be a game for Axel.
Nice, the far end will clutch it out. 1-1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
A nice day, finding the hit. Ooh, really good confirm off the 2L2M. Now has the corner. Have a nice day, Axen wakes up with the roll and finds his way out. But have a nice day, closing it out, still has the corner. Still has advantage now in the mid screen.
Hava just holding all this. Oh! Baits the parry?
Yeah, baits the parry, finds the hit. Now Axenstar, completely different from set 1.
Oh, wanted to grab, it looked like.
Oh, finds the hit. Unfortunately, doesn't get much of a confirm off of it. But back into the middle screen is a good place for Hava to be in. Really good use of the 2-8H to get in. We haven't seen Hava really get knocked out of it, which is really common, especially like we see Senpai and Nekotech be very consistent with it.
One thing I like from Axen that I feel like we haven't really seen in general this evening is he's fine dropping the single butterfly and just using that just to like put some pressure on the screen.
Yeah, he uses it kind of in the way that I see Prada and Zommu use the single trap. Is just like generally they just want to have something out there because while the threat of 2 is really kind of screen controlling, when you always have one on you, it really changes just like how you look at how you have to block and what you're supposed to do there.
You can win trades and everything. Like it makes the character much scarier.
Absolutely.
Battle 2. Engage.
Now Axenstar on set point. But Hava finds the hit on the 2-8H, gets the confirm into the follow-up, keeps one of his cooldowns on check, leveraging the rush to keep and get the confirm there. Uses the cooldown cycling route, now has 6 claw back.
Yeah. Hava's gotta just take his time. Oh my god. Gonna have to eat the mix now.
Yeah, have a bad guess away from losing this.
Is there a world where... Oh, wow, okay.
Oh.
Does Overdrive generally lose to parry?
Yes. Or sorry, no, parry. I don't know, actually. I think
I guess it's probably got to be a timing thing for the most part.
Parry can win, but I think you have to do one of the movement follow-ups.
Okay.
I've seen that interaction happen. It's just been a minute.
Fair enough. Also, Ryer, thank you for the 31 months. That's wild.
Insane.
I didn't even realize I've been streaming 31 months. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna drop back down to loser semis, first to 2. The gamers are already there. I am just gonna remind people that we have a Matcherino. We have 13 codes left. Dude, we gotta get Rowlet in here. That's what we're missing. We're missing Rowlet threatening people with bans. Just claim the codes. It's super quick. We got plenty of people watching right now. It adds up. We're closing in on top 4 payout, that 150. We're at basically 112 right now. 112 if somebody just claims a code. And yeah, I would love to continue our streak. So when you have a second, please claim the codes. On that note,
and now we have the battle for Wavy's $200.
That's true.
Xerom wins. That's $200 into the pot.
But still claim the codes, because then we'd be on the cusp of top 6.
We really will be. You should claim those codes. We'll be like $9 away.
Charlotta versus Metera.
Which, honestly, I'll just keep it a buck. If we get that bump from Wavy and the codes drop, I'll pay whatever it is to get us to top 6.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Xerom
My target
is very well versed in this matchup.
Believe in victory.
We have seen the Senpai Xerom Grand Finals more times than I can even hope to remember. It's a very common matchup. We are, however, back down to first and 2.
Yeah, and Xerom, I wouldn't necessarily call Xerom a slow starter, but I do think that with as much Metera as he's already played tonight, those late adjustments may cost him. Finds the hit, goes for the throat. Nekotech manages to get the late tech, but now just kind of spaghettiing in neutral, each one of them trying to find a hit. Unfortunately, not a whole lot from either side. Nekotech catching a few stray arrows, and now as Butterfly's up, Xerom has to block.
Oh, nice. Nekotech claiming the first round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Xerom immediately going for the run-up sweep. Finds a hit and gets the overhead, now layering on the pressure. Good lord. Has the corner, catches Metera, or catches Nekotech trying to mash out, gets hit back. Gets hit with the far H out of the out of the EX ball, and now Nekotech has the momentum. Good mash out on the far end from Nekotech. Manages to reclaim the corner, but unfortunately now gets push blocked in. Xerom baits the rush, gets the hit, tying it up.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah. This has been pretty back and forth overall.
Yeah, I think the big thing that really thrusts that round into Xerom's favor is getting the really good reads on some of Nekotech's offensive habits. I'm curious to see exactly like how much he's able to leverage into that. Finds the hit. Fortunately, doesn't get the bounce, but goes for the universal overhead again and gets smashed out. Nekotech now has control. On top, lays the butterflies down, finds the counter hit. Xerom trying to mash out.
Oh, punishing the handshake. Xerom's got to be so careful here. Probably gonna... No, never mind. I was gonna say search for an opportunity to overdrive, but doesn't even go with the... Would SSBA have not connected there?
I don't think it would have.
Okay. Has to just be wary of Chip.
The gap startup on SSBA may have also not worked out there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of leveraging it. Now in Chip,
the chip
goes
damage,
for it.
yeah.
Clutching out that first game, Xerom making it happen.
That was so close.
Yeah, that was like I'm not even playing. My ass is clenched. But Xerom playing far more aggressive. Finds the command throw into the EX knockdown. Now going immediately for the strike throw again.
And this is the hard part of fighting Xerom, I feel like, or one of the hard parts.
Yeah,
that like his pressure is so strong in general that like when you have that set that's so close and you drop it, and then he comes out like there's a little mental exhaustion, and then he comes out swinging, and like there you go, the first round just.
Yeah, good call out on the universal overhead. Scouted it out and got the jump in.
Battle 2, engage.
Oh, good 5U on the call out there. Nekotech wakes up with the spot dodge, still plus. Now finds the back throw, has Xerom in the corner. Oh, thought he did. Oh, good use of the rush. Manages to hit Xerom on the way up for the demon flips. I'm in a bad spot.
Yep, just DP, get out of there.
Xerom kind of swinging for the fences here. Unfortunately, not finding what he needs to, but gets the hit there. This could be the start of the comeback. Nekotech not even wanting to guess with OD, just mashes out and now has Xerom at dead to rights with the chip, but doesn't even need it. Finds the hit.
Battle 3, engage.
Oh, we've seen Xerom find so much success with that, just that run up to you, but doesn't get the follow up after. Nekotech mashing out.
Nice, light DP.
Good. Yeah, good light DP on the cross up there. Starting to find some hits.
Rare footage of EX Charlotta ball being punished.
Yeah, unfortunately the media setup that Xerom did wasn't enough to where it would have put him safe, and Nekotech saw it and smashed out. We've seen her defensive auto combo stuff tonight being really strong and has worked out really well for her.
Yeah, Nekotech definitely with the advantage in this situation. Already in overdrive, but getting clipped.
Nekotech not willing to let Xerom just kind of mash out of a blocked ball, taking her turn back every time she gets a chance.
Yeah. I feel like Xerom potentially a little bit more wary as well. Like a lot of times we just
just lets it rip. Xerom. Nekotech doesn't.
But he's safe. But chip and time not on Xerom's side.
Unfortunately, doesn't hit deep enough for that. Goes for the funny demon flip. Nekotech mashes out of it. No, that was I gotta give Nekotech that. That wasn't even a mash. That was an honest 2H. Xerom starting the pressure off pretty early, but Nekotech moving really good at playing keep away on this, and I think that's the big thing that really turned that last set around for her. It's like she'll get a couple of hits and then just kind of make Xerom overextend until she gets what she needs, but now Xerom having to play a different
gonna run out the time. I respect it.
Now why not? Uses the pop for OD, doesn't want to deal with any potential chip scenario. But now laying on the pressure, Nekotech gonna have to be careful. Straight hit, has enough health to take a straight hit, but not many.
No, not at all. Good tech. Oh, whiff punishes the universal overhead, yeah.
Yeah, didn't space the 2U into universal overhead well enough, and unfortunately it dies for it. Xerom now has to really play this well. Doesn't have a whole lot to gamble with, and Nekotech off a good interaction could easily take this in a different place.
Xerom representing all the options except the command grab.
Yeah, he's not really gone for it that much, and I think especially this late or this part in the set, maybe risking it when Nekotech has as many resources as she does isn't what he wants to go for. But
final game, final
Xerom
round.
talking it up. Last game, last round.
Battle 3, engage.
Xerom laying in the strike throw now, trying to get Nekotech to overcommit. Finds the hit. This is a bad situation. Xerom might have the momentum he needs to close this out quick.
Oh, just wakes up into a mash.
Nekotech going for the cheeky cross-up. Doesn't get a whole lot off of it. But now Xerom in the corner, and Nekotech has the ability to really kind of play the back away game. Oh, that's... Oh,
just close enough.
so
Wasn't able to get a punish.
yeah.
That should be
Dead.
it.
That'll be $200 for the pot, wavy. Oh man, Xerom having to dig deep there. Nekotech taking that to the last game, last round, but
Yeah.
managing to find the right hit on the ball and then just closes it out. Good awareness from Xerom on that.
Damn, that was a great set. That was very, very close.
Yeah, for real. Like that got dire because the way things are going, Xerom was heading very quickly to the out of the bracket. So
Absolutely. I am gonna check in on the Matcherino very quickly. We still have 9 codes left. $200 in IOU. We got 9 codes left. If you haven't already, please head over to the Matcherino. Click the link in chat. It'll take you to this page.
Versus Beelzebub.
Click the blue claim code button. Put free money into the chat or into the pot. We are getting ever closer to top 4 payout.
Believe in victory.
we absolutely
Battle
are.
1.
And this is a run back. Havaniceday, the one who sent Xerom 2 losers, 2-0.
I'm curious to see what the adaptations Xerom is going to make, because especially right now after like those last couple of games where he has had to sweat it out, like I'm curious if he's had enough time to really think about what lost him the last game and what he can make different now. But Havaniceday is starting to really work on that screen control, laying out the black flies, managing to find his hit, and now kind of controlling some of the airspaces as well against Xerom. Finds the hit with the jump. Yeah. We saw him make really good use of that last time. Excellent use from Havaniceday to control the screen. Xerom goes for the universal overhead. Unfortunately, doesn't find anything, but Havaniceday out of cooldowns now, has to be careful.
Oh, reacts a bit too late to the handshake.
Yeah, unfortunate. But pops OD now in a good place to sit pretty, especially with the life lead and his ability to not have to deal with Charlotta chip out on both normals and Honda hands.
Trying
Wait for
to
it again.
Punish with a different button.
Yeah, we've seen him go for the fancy punish every time, and it's just not played out the way he wants it to.
Nice. Oh, I respect it. Wanted to just DP at that point to try and get the life lead back with 4 seconds left, but was not to be.
Yeah, I think the other side of that too is that that DP may have just accidentally been a delayed reaction from Havaniceday, and it just came out a little bit too late.
Yeah.
But finds the jump, or finds the low dive kick, now has mid-screen control. Havaniceday finally starting to leverage some advantage. That's one thing I really like that we've seen a lot from Hava too, is he's really good at kind of using cooldown denial. We've seen a lot of the times when he'll do a jump back and he'll see the EX ball come in. He'll let the EX dive kick hit just to kind of reposition himself, so that way, you know, Xerom loses one of the better get-in options against him.
Yeah. Nice conversion with the rush. Oh, that clashed?
That
Let's
was
go.
interesting. I'm surprised that clashed the way that it did, especially since Close H has a lot of like individual hits on it.
Battle 3, engage.
But Hava starting out with the early fireball. Xerom gets hit now in the corner. Unfortunately, isn't close enough to get the 2H follow-up, but still in a good position. Oh, base DP. Unfortunately, Xerom now in the corner in a bad position. Gets the full confirm. Hava doesn't have enough meter to close out. Whiffs the DP, but a single hit confirm into this SBA. Hava really trying to put up the wall for Xerom to get caught in. Now only needs one more good hit. Baits the OD. Hava taking the first game.
That was a long game one.
Yeah, that went back and forth, but we still have a long set ahead of us. Have a nice day. Taking the first game, but Xerom not one to usually. It's very rare that we see Xerom 2 or 3-0.
Very, very rare. Oh wow! I thought we were for sure gonna see a punish off the 5U there. It's a very, very punishable button if it's not being used in a setup or like to punish or get around like a whiff button.
And this is one thing I actually really like that we see from Hava is even when there's like a pretty substantial life lead on Xerom's side, he doesn't necessarily just rush his way in to kind of like reclaim or like even out life bars. He's perfectly content to like get away and start zoning and like really rely on just chip damage and other options to like wear Xerom down.
2M punish? Let's go.
Oh, it wasn't just 2M, that was a dash 2M.
It
That was like the hard punish on that. Very good awareness from Hava.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
We have these routes. That's sick.
Yeah, good awareness on that. Excellent. Now, have a nice day. About to go up to game 2 very quickly.
Wow, with the perfect. Hit him with the 7 letters into the last game.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage.
Xerom, though, starting off way more aggressive this round. Finds the knockdown, now has the corner. Have a nice day, has to be careful. Takes the throw, but Xerom right back in. Hava has to be careful now, too, because Xerom has everything he needs to close out on a correct hit. But finds the DP, now gets the side switch. Xerom not respecting it, though, using the rush to back out, and now both players back to mid-screen.
Yeah, tried the 4-5H, it just whiffed.
Battle 2, engage.
Yeah, a lot of the things we've seen here is like Hava has a really good kind of awareness for things and he's able to catch it. It's just I think that every now and then the spacing just isn't there because he's making such a quick like reaction towards it. But still using the screen control options and using dive kick to really navigate in and out. But Xerom starting to find more hits and gonna have to change the pacing of this. I think Xerom's finally starting to get playing, getting like a bit of a comfort for how Hava wants to play. So like letting this go to a second or letting this go to a third or a fourth game is going to be detrimental for Hava. But finds the falling button now. Goes
The
for
command grab.
throw. It's the first time we've seen Hava use it all night.
Yeah. Well, you got to be point blank. It's like a throw in Guilty Gear. You got to be like on top of them.
Oh yeah. But Hava on set point now, immediately letting the black flies go, trying to go back to the same screen control options that he's had success with in the first 2 games.
Nice parry.
That's one thing we've seen a lot. Hava's super willing to just go ahead and do jump back options against Xerom because 1, he's not gotten punished for any of them, and 2, every time he's right, he's gotten a good grip of damage off of it.
But I think it also helps that he's rotating the up back options, right? Like even with dives, he's not doing the same dive every time. Sometimes he just jumps back into JH, JU. It's kind of hard to punish Bubs when he just like up backs it. Oh, the unblockable!
Unfortunately, not close enough to get the DP follow up, but Hava still in a really good place. Has the resources to where the next hit is over. Hava taking it 3-0 over Xerom. Impressive showing tonight.
Yeah, and the double jeopardy.
Now going for the run back. Curious, and obviously, like, I'm curious to see what changes Hava makes in this next set because we saw the 3-1 last time in Axenstar's favor. Hava's had a little bit more time, has played now. May just stick with the Bubs. I'm curious to see. It's not a matchup that I think I've ever seen.
I personally, I'd be interested to see it. I think it'd be an interesting matchup. I do think we're going to see the 6. But, you know, I wouldn't hate it if we saw the Bubs. Also, I did see that we got a massive donation to the Matcherino. Batlin Brobot. Yeah, it's Batlin, right? Batlin Brobot. Thank you for the 69.25. What is that? 183.84. We still have 3 codes left. Please just claim them.
Yeah.
We have plenty of people in chat. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. Just this grand finals. Claim the codes. We're almost done with them.
Last set of the night, you know. Let's close it out strong, guys. We hit our top 4. I don't think we're gonna hit top 6, but you know, help enrich our players as much as they can. They've been putting on a hell of a show tonight.
Absolutely. All right, let me prep the tweet while Axenstar gets in here.
We do a little bit of social media cross promotion.
Gotta tweet. I do the clips. I do the tweet. I'm also thought I had fixed the internet issues entirely. I think they're definitely way better than they were before, but I know there's been a couple hiccups this evening, chat, so I apologize.
Yeah, bear with us, everyone. We're doing our best to make sure this is just a quality production. You know, some nights, some things do happen where things go wrong or we're short people, but we're gonna get you through it. Our players are taken care of, and as long as this is a watchable experience, we're doing our best.
Let me add Axenstar.
And what kind of headphones are those? Those are big old headphones.
They're super, super comfy. I got them off Mass Drop. They're like the Sennheiser or whatever. It's like the special Mass Drop only ones. I can link them. I think they're the Sennheiser ones.
Okay.
I think.
Like,
they were on sale. I nabbed them. They're mad comfy.
I kind of want to get like a good over the head for working out. So it's like I always live in fear of my earbuds popping out.
They're the Mass Drops. I wouldn't work out in these because it's like felt along the sides, but yeah,
that's fair.
But they are great just for chilling and listening.
That does sound kind of nice.
Oh, we're getting the Bubs.
Yeah, I was letting you finish because I wanted you to see it yourself.
Let's go. I think we have potential to see a lot of interesting interactions, especially around 5U, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm curious to see just how Havaniceday handles this, and curious as to why, like, what was the big thing stopping him from pulling this out before?
Yeah.
Immediately kind of following in the projectiles. Axenstar playing a little bit more of a subdued game on this one, taking it a little bit slow, kind of wanting to feel it out, but finds the good hit, calls out the charge Blackfly, and now has the pressure on Havaniceday, and immediately kind of takes his damage and bolts.
One thing of note that's, I think, going to be different than the Charlotta matchup is I don't think it's going to be as free for Bubs to take to the air. With, like, the butterfly sets, with her actual, like, kind of anti-air.
Havaniceday down backing for at least a good, like, 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. Axenstar catches the run out with the 2M into the rush and then closes it out, taking the first round.
Oh, we get those conversions. Let's go. Clip low. It is looking, if we don't see some life from Hava, I think we're going to see a character swap very, very shortly.
Yeah, this first game is not what Havaniceday would have expected it to be, and Axenstar just running pressure as quickly as he can.
Make the knockdown. Safe jump.
Finds the hit. Goes ahead and goes into rush to get the hard knockdown.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be the EX dive kick. Unfortunately, doesn't find it. Goes for the charge Blackfly, but Metera at 236 age knocks him out of it.
Yeah, and just clipped. Very quick game one from Axen. Oh, sticks with the Bubs.
Mashes right back into it, too. Now, Axenstar immediately in position he wants to be. Gets the hit, uses the rush to kind of reset, and now leveraging cooldowns, has the corner control. And Axenstar taking a quick 20-second round.
Yeah.
Playing out of his mind tonight.
Wow, what a reaction. Was just ready for it.
Now gets the EX knockdown, has the butterflies on deck. Now, Havaniceday gonna have to guess correct in the corner or else he's gonna take a rip of damage. But Axenstar building the 100 meter, puts OD on deck, and now Chip is gonna be a huge factor against against
immediate match, straight into the cash out. That was 5L, straight into SBA, let's go.
Yeah, that was
on the verge of game 2.
Very quick games, good lord. Has a bit of a trade on the Blackfly. Havaniceday safe from the perfect, but still gonna have to work his way in.
The sweep.
Gets hit by the 2M, or sorry, the 2U, and now just in a bad position. Butterfly still on deck. Havaniceday still in danger of chip, but doesn't matter. Goes for the karma. Axenstar ready with the far L mash, and now
still sticking with it.
This could be it.
I'm honestly surprised.
Yeah, I am too, but Havaniceday committed to it. Didn't like, wait a second, mash right into each of those matches.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the XDP.
Oh, gets hit by the butterfly on the tailspin there.
Tried to bully.
Axenstar back to the mid screen.
Yeah, EX dive kick stuffed.
Now has the corner control. One butterfly still up. Havaniceday has to block correctly. Axen going. Really good defense from Havaniceday. I think unfortunately a lot of the
oh my god, the reaction time is absurd.
Good lord. Goes for the 236H. Gets mashed out of it, but Havaniceday gets hit on the way back. Now leveraging karma for plus frames. Axenstar has to be careful at this point. Havaniceday has enough meter on deck to close this out off a good hit.
Oh, Axen just mashing, and just like that, on tournament point.
It's been a quick grand final set, too. Havaniceday really needs to make something happen, or else this is going to be over. But has the corner pressure. Havaniceday starting to fight back. unfortunately goes for the black flies against the 236L. Gets hit on the way back, and Axenstar manages to match the 2U conversion. The life lead that Hava's had is starting to diminish pretty quickly. The next...
Yeah.
There it is, all tied up. Axen doing really good to keep a good spacing here too, especially trying not to get hit by the DP from Hava, but still, both butterflies on deck. What's the mix? Gets hit by the TK.
That's dirty. Oh my god.
Oh. Unfortunately, SBA doesn't find its mark, but Axenstar has the life lead at full screen away.
Thought we were gonna see a reverse SBA for a second.
God, me too. That would have been hilarious.
Okay, connects with the Karma, signs of life.
I don't think this is enough
Can't
to kill,
kill,
but...
it's not. Oh,
it's
because
not.
the DP misses! Oh my god! Oh, have a nice day. My heart, man.
Yeah, Axen unfortunately just wasn't able to close it out and have a nice day, finding the right hit he needs. And now, early round start to you. Have a nice day, finds the spacing, gets the hit, now has the corner control. Axen trying to work his way out. Has the butterfly up, uses the 2U to get in, but now Hava kind of takes the way back in the corner now. Axenstar sitting pretty with a good amount of meter and butterflies now. Have a nice day. Has to block this correctly or else it's going to get lit up.
XDP, get off me. Oh, the meaty, let's go.
It's in a Karma. Have a nice day, showing signs of life.
Oh, meaty as hell.
Yeah, excellent from Have a Nice Day. He's starting to fight back. This set is not over just yet.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
But Axenstar getting an early knockdown, now has the corner. Curious to see exactly what the adaptations are. It feels like every time that Axen had control, he wasn't necessarily able to open up Have a Nice Day in the way that he would have liked to.
Nice, the 2M. Gonna get a hard knockdown here.
Yep, finds the DP. Now goes for the jumping heavy punch, or sorry, jump H. But Axenstar mashes out, now has the control, gets the butterfly pop, pushing to the corner. Went for the TK arrow trying to get the throw shimmy bait, but finds the hit, gets the empty low into the EX fireball, finds the hit and closes out the round. Axenstar back on tournament point. Gets the 5L, unfortunately isn't close enough to get the follow-up, and now Have a Nice Day mashing back out. Axenstar using the meter, not even dealing with the Karma, finds the anti-air on the dive kick.
Dive's been completely shut down, like entirely. I don't think we've seen a dive that has like landed. 2H punished.
Yeah, goes for the fancy anti-air. Unfortunately, gets stuffed out of it, but Axenstar neither with pretty significant life lead or life deficit. But the next couple of hits are going to be really important.
Yeah, neutral jump to bait out the anti-air, and then immediate EX dive.
And we've seen it. Axenstar does not even want to deal with Karma. Every time he gets hit, he's usually ready just to go ahead and OS out of it. But
good stagger. We clean those up. Hard knockdown here. Just the meaty.
Finds the hit. Axenstar, unfortunately, not able to punish, but able to get butterflies up now in a better position.
No, is this going to connect? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. A comboed.
I can't believe that comboed.
Doesn't matter, though. Axenstar scouts the 623H, slides in and hits the 2M, tying it back up. Have a Nice Day, not going around without a fight.
Chat, I'm going to need somebody to clip that combo, actually. I gotta see that again. I can't believe a combo.
Ridiculous. Axenstar still has the life lead, now has the corner. Having to work around Have a Nice Day's defense, but finds the hit, lights him up. Now, very close to a guess first game situation. If Have a Nice Day blocks wrong, it's over. And there it is.
That's it.
With that, we have your champion crown. Congratulations to Axenstar. Not dropping a single set, or not dropping, managing to go from the lose.
Game that... No, yeah, I think the only games Axen dropped were in winners finals and grands finals.
Yeah, both to Have a Nice Day.
Damn, good stuff. Also, I saw some people saying they were getting hit with ads. I was not running them. So if people were getting hit with ads, I don't know, they might have gotten turned back on when they gave me partner. So I'll check into that just because I like to control when they run in general so that people don't get hit with them in grand finals. So I will look into that for BlazBlue tomorrow and everything else we got coming up this weekend. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. These are weekly for those of you who don't know. So the next one will be next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Other stuff we have coming up, BlazBlue tomorrow, like I just mentioned a second ago. On Friday, we're doing first to one single LM Marvel 2. So let me actually get the link for that.
On those first to one brackets are nutty, man. Like, they're so much fun to watch. If you guys haven't checked in, Marvel 2 is definitely going to be like a good one.
They're a lot of fun. I enjoy them. They're very, very quick. Saturday, we have our offline. So we're going to have Uni, Granblue, Exerd, Lumina, Strive, and DNF all in the city. So if you're in the tri-state area, please come out. It's a great time. We have pot bonuses that I provide based on number of signups. So it's 2 different tiers at top 8 and then again at top 16. So come on out, support your favorite game. Granblue is closing in on the first one, as is Uni and some other games. And what else? Monday, we have our Melty LCQ. So if you've been following that, definitely tune in. We're going to have the LCQ on Monday, and then the following week, we're going to have the finals event. I really enjoyed the seasonal model. I think it's going to give us time to run just some more fun stuff in between games. So I'm going to pull the Melty players, see how they liked it, and potentially run the same thing for Granblue when Rising comes out, and we've got that sweet rollback.
Oh, I can't. I you know, like, if we get that, I think I may break my don't commentate and play at the same time rule just because I love circuits, man. They're so fun.
They are. I think they add a little something to the season, or like just like more stakes a little bit, and I think it's just more fun to like track and watch.
Oh yeah.
What else? I think those are most of our. That's pretty much everything imminent that's upcoming. In the very near future. We are going to have a schedule change coming up in June, and I'll have the exact details of everything in the next couple weeks, but I want to run SF6 when it drops, and I just have to figure out exactly how everything is going to move around to accommodate that, because I want to try and run it weekly to start.
Yeah, hey, you know, if you need someone who knows how to commentate SF, I know non-gendered identity.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But do you have anything you want to shout out before I send everybody on their way somewhere?
I don't have anything in particular. Like I said, if you guys want to put in or want to help, please join into the Matcherino. I'd like to make sure everyone gets just paid out as well as they can. So, you know, put what you can in, and otherwise, have a good night, everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, and if you got top 4, please make sure to join the Matcherino. So it's going to be Axen, Havaniceday, Xerom, and Nekotech. And I'll add you 4 as well, but yeah, when you have a second, please join. I'm going to send everybody over to TNS. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to be commentating BlazBlue with Ryer tomorrow. So if you come out for BlazBlue, I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll probably see you either Saturday for the offline or Sunday for the beginner bracket.
Yeah, which I think I'm on deck for the beginner bracket too, so.
Yeah, I'm going to send you all over. See ya.
Have a good night.